it will go live in 1 minute in
Next. for taking the time to join us today. There are many people here who are currently not in Jakarta, but are still participating in this event. So we thank you so much for participating and streaming this tournament. Not only are you helping the student council, but you're also helping many other people who have suffered due to the Semeru tragedy. As some of you may have already know, Springfield Student Council is currently working together with a non-profit organization called Habitat for Humanity to help the victims of the Semeru tragedy that started on the 4th of December. Many people lost their homes during the incident, and some even lost their friends, family, and loved ones. In order to help these people, the Student Council has decided to donate the funds collected from this event to Habitat for Humanity, who will use these funds to build new homes, houses, and shelters to help these victims. If you guys would like to donate even more, you guys can go to the link bit.ly/Stuco Kita Bisa to donate to the cause. Donate as much or as little as you want, because every penny counts. Before we start with the games, reminder for everyone participating in the tournament. Please follow the rules and regulations that have been written in the Google Docs shared a while ago. Breaking the rules may result in disqualification. If that has been made clear, we can start the game. All in EduSpace, Mentari Books, Arumi Indonesia, and DigoCoin are the ones that have funded this program and the ones that have made this event happen. So thank you all for all of them. The game will now begin very shortly. To all you people watching at home, please enjoy the game. Without further ado, let's jump to the play now. Many teams already starting to land now. The games are now truly underway. Let's see who will win. In case all of you are wondering, the match settings are played in the play zone shrink speed 1.2 times, and the loot is increased by 3 times for all maps. We are now beginning our first map. Team 2 looks like they're already fully loaded now and ready to battle. This is going to be an interesting game. Team 3 also already loaded. Most teams are now fully geared up, fully weaponed up, but no teams are yet to engage one another. It's still a stalemate in the game. Let's see when we will get our first gunfight. Let's hope it's not too long. The area is closing in 3 minutes. The area is getting closer. We are sure to get a gunfight soon enough. Let's see who will do that. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . time elapsed has now been shortly over 5 minutes, and still we have no gun-to-gun action yet. Team 4 are now making their way out from the base they landed in. The area will be restricting in 1 minute. Before all the chaos breaks loose, I would like to take this time to shout out to one of our sponsors called Arumi Indonesia. At this time especially, it is important to make sure our surrounding is clean and fashioned to avoid any viruses, diseases, and germs. Arumi is a disinfectant spray that can kill germs, viruses, and bacteria in the air instantly. Besides that, Arumi's disinfectant spray can be used as a room deodorizer and air fresheners. Not to mention, Arumi Indonesia is a startup by an ex-Springfield student. Isn't that just great? They offer two sizes, 400 ml and a travel-sized one packages before it enters your home. Making sure your home is safe from harmful bacteria. Moreover, Arumi has been approved and used by our local Indonesian artists like Krisdayanti, Aukarin, Rosa, Chandra Dewi, and many more. These Arumi disinfectant spray bottles and testers will be available to visit their booth today. However, if you happen to not get the chance to purchase their sprays, they are still available for purchase via many e-commerce companies like Tokopedia and Shopee, which is already registered in Shopee Mall by the handle Arumi Indonesia. Check out their Instagram page also at Arumi Indonesia to keep updated on future new scents and products. Protect yourself and your family with Arumi, especially in dangerous times like this. Time elapse has been over almost 8 minutes now, and yet there are still 0 kills yet. But as the play zone comes closer, things are getting more and more interesting. So keep tuned, guys. I am sure there will be more action soon to come. The zone is now closing. Team 5 are riding in a buggy, and their other member are riding a vehicle too, closer and closer to the zone. Team 6 are also now on their way, closer and closer. are now close to the play zone. Red team looks like they have the mountain position. Blue and purple are now on course for collision. Let's see if we'll get our first gunfight of the game. And so are orange and red. Friendly Beaver from now taking the window view, get a better look on their opponents. Nocturne refueling for the fight that's gonna come ahead. Team 2 looks properly geared up now. For those of you that has just joined us, this is the first map. There has been no action so far, no kills yet. The first map is in Erangel, the next map will be at Miramar, and the third will be at Weekend. Some of the settings that you viewers might ought to know is that we are using the PMPL Season 2 point system, I beg your pardon. We are playing in vague information. Play zone shrink speed is 1.2 times, and the loot has been increased by 3 times for all maps. Play zone is now getting smaller and smaller. Let's all hope that we'll get our gunfight soon enough. Team 2 looks like they're about to be engaged. Attacks right now, crawling on the ground, waiting for an enemy to kill, like a little snake in grass. Looks like we're about to have our first gunfight between Royale and Insects Flaw. Six is now about to engage Team 4 in Black Fury. And Exushi calmly backs off from the fight. Looks like Team MRD is the first team with the first blood. They have just killed someone now. MRD Sniper is now down for the count. He can still get healed, but his teammates are quite far away from him. There has only been one kill over 20 minutes. Team 2 are now engaging with Team 4 in a gunfight. Looks like they've shot each other once or twice. They even downed them. Oh, look who's here. It's my co-host.
Hell.
So, who do you think is gonna win? I know we're not supposed to be biased, but by the current standings, who do you have?
I'm not sure really. We haven't seen too much action, isn't it? So far,
Yeah,
there's
I
only
agree.
one person killed.
1% killed. But who do you have winning? I got Nexus Esports. Who do you have?
What's Richard's team? Because since yesterday, I was rooting for Richard's team. But
Yeah, he's a Nexus Esports, along with the Himon brothers.
I see. Yeah. Well, if I had my money, I would put it on them. But since we're commentators, we should be neutral, isn't it?
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But let's just see what's going to happen next.
Let's go. So far, no more action.
No more action. Over almost 25 minutes now, only one kill. But as the play area gets smaller and smaller, the action is soon to begin more and more. Team 3 is getting closer to Team 6 now.
Looks like the circle is getting way closer as teams start to jumble up, isn't it?
Yeah, some teams are still even out of the play zone, but I think they can comfortably make it.
Looks like Team 3 has seen Team 2.
Yes,
We'll see where it's good.
Oh, he got a shot on Richard, I think. Question. Team 2 are starting to shoot back. The play zone is closing in on them. Oh, Orange team is a bit in a pincer right now. Oh, Team G running across the hill like ducks running across the yard now. Very bold move, I must say myself. One that they will get away with. Another cast went down somewhere. It is now down to 15 men.
We're gonna see way more action in the coming minutes because circle's coming closer and everyone's starting to see each other.
Yes, I think circles very close together now.
Looks like Team 2 has a very strategic position with a higher elevation compared to Team 3. Let's see where this goes.
But
Looks
you know
like
what
Team
they
2
say?
is about to engage Team 3. Richard's coming in with the buggy.
Richard has crashed, unfortunately. He's now out of the car. Team 2 are rushing straight forward for Team 3.
It looks like Richard is going for the left flank to see where Team 3 goes. Looks like Team 3 is still not aware that Richard's close.
However, Team 3 has a very strategic position. They're holding the ground while Team 2 are coming straight at them.
Yeah, they have good teamwork. Covering
A
each other.
gunfight is sure to begin now. Oh, Team 3 is also engaging Team 4.
Looks like Team 3 is stuck in a sandwich position. Team 4.
Yes, Team 3.
Team 2.
Team 3 is in a pincer. Purple team are also coming straight at them now. Teams are starting to bandage each other up. Black Fury is down.
Someone is down.
Smoke deployed to give some cover. But the problem with the smoke is people can still shoot through it. They can't see through it, but they can still see it. They can still shoot it. Is that right?
Looks like Team 2 is waiting for an opportunity to strike on Team 3 while they're distracted with Team 4 and Team 5.
England's very close together now. Some kills are bound to happen, surely.
That's right. Looks like they're all starting to jumble up in this housing area because everyone's in there. Team 2, Team 3, and Team 4.
Grenades deployed. Guns fired. Still no one down so far. But now, the play zone is about to get closer and closer. And we'll be given a new play zone which will be even smaller and things are bound to happen there. 1 minute till the
No, bro, this whole time we haven't seen any kill, although they're all in the circle.
Yes. Oh, can you jinx it? No, Team 3 got shot, but Taco Samurai is very lucky to be alive right now. Looks like Team 3 are a bit split up.
I think they're looking for the flank opportunity.
Is this going to bite back at them too? That's the big question.
We'll see. Looks like some of Team 4 is still outside of the circle. This could be very dangerous for them as the circle is coming closer and more damage.
However, in this
It looks like Team 3 is engaging Team 2.
It's a very far gunfight. At this point, I'm pretty sure the play zone catching up to them doesn't matter anymore because they're very close to one another. They can just walk to it. However, with the play zone getting closer, there's also higher damage if you get hit by it.
Exactly. That's a disadvantage for Team 4, which are still outside of the circle.
Smokes are deployed once again.
Looks like all teams are starting to stress about positions. I think Team 4 are playing the safe key. So they're staying out of the circle, staying out of the housing complex. But it looks like they're gonna start to engage.
Blue. Someone's still riding a buggy there. Both move.
I think that's a big IQ play, waiting for all the teams inside the housing complex to start fighting each other, getting hurt, and then Team 4 or Team Blue will start to engage with lots of damage.
You are in a very vulnerable position. If anybody shoots at them, they're both dead. Nothing can help save them.
8 people left, 4 teams left.
Nocturne, so in a very good position. Whoever comes to that house of his is getting gunned down.
Team 3 starting trying to hold a house for themselves for cover.
Nocturne is carrying the pride of his team as the last member remaining. Can he do it? Can he pull off the 1 versus 7? Let's find out. One team has been totally eliminated, by the way, with all 4 members gone.
Wow.
Team 4 is still flawless with 4 members alive.
That's what I said, right? They're out of the circle. They're playing the safe strategy, as you can see.
Black Fury could get hit by the play zone.
I mean, there's still 20 seconds. Let's see where this goes.
We're getting to the latter stages of the first map, guys. Don't miss out.
Looks like Team 3 has a good high ground position, ready to engage Team 4.
Team 4 is in a very open position. But luckily, they are the team that still has all 4 members alive.
Looks like the circle is starting to close in. Some of Team 4 is still outside of the circle.
They got strength in numbers, however. What the other team has in positioning, they have in numbers. Red team are in a very good position, aren't they? They have the high ground, as some people may say.
Nocturne from Team 2, solo. Looks like he has a really good position, guarding himself.
Blue will be caught out of the play zone now, however, if
Unfortunate positioning.
The problem with being solo in a house is that if somebody sneakily comes inside, they're gone for sure.
But who could anticipate at this moment, right? They're all stressing out. Some still out of the circle. They're just gonna rush into buildings as they can see.
Gushan, single-handedly carrying the pride of his team. Same with Nocturne.
7 people left. Circle is closing down in 10 seconds.
MRD sniper moving out. Natsushi has the most. Oh, 1 down, 1 killed. We are
Looks
down
like
to
team
3 teams left.
looks like Team Blue is the aggressor at this point.
The other 2 members has to team up surely now. If they kill each other, there's no way they can beat 4 people at once.
But Team 6, the solo from Team 6 is in an unfortunate position. But let's see where this goes.
Team 4 has all advantage now. Nocturne is getting caught in the play zone. Oh, he's hurting.
You know, it's a 4v2 actually, right?
4v1. It's a 4v1v1.
Now it's a 4v1.
Oh, and Exushi is down for the count. I think this all wrapped up for the first map.
Yeah.
Nocturne is just waiting for his impending doom.
Exactly, and this is the engagement we see,
Oh, he's
and
done.
Team Blue has won.
Team Blue has won the first game. Winner, chicken
Wow.
dinner for.
Big IQ play from them, staying safe out of the circle in this first spot.
And that's our first game finished. Thank you guys for watching our first game. Please make sure to come back soon. We will be starting our second map, Myanmar, sooner or later. For the viewers at home, get some snack, get some water, but come back and tune in for the second game. While we're at a break, I would like to give thanks to one of our other sponsors called All In EduSpace. All In EduSpace is an independent university consultant that offer mentoring and learning programs for students who want to pursue their studies at their dream university. All In are committed to realize students' professional aspirations throughout industry experts networks and launch them as successful future leaders. Up until today, All In has 100% mentees acceptance rate to top universities such as University of Pennsylvania, Columbia University, UCLA, UC Berkeley, King's College London, and UCL, and many more. Academic tutoring, launching events, academic excellence, and beyond. We know that surviving A-level at school is not easy. If you're currently looking for a way to make your learning experience go beyond a mere academic, such as studying for movie scenes or real life application, then come join us this Saturday. Free trial slots available, limited time students with one special slot only for Springfield students. Mark the date, 15th January 2022 at 10 a.m. Waktu Indonesia Barat or GMT+7. You're encouraged to bring your parents too. For All in EduSpace, All in EduSpace is an independent university consultant that offer mentoring and learning programs for students who want to pursue their studies at their dream university. All in are committed to realize students' professional aspirations, growth industry experts, networks, and launch them as successful future leaders. Up until today, All in has 100% mentees acceptance rate to top universities such as University of Pennsylvania, Columbia University, UCLA, UC Berkeley, King's College London, UCL, and many more. Academic tutoring launching events, academic excellence and beyond. We know that surviving A level at school is not easy. If you're currently looking for a way to make your learning experience go beyond a mere academic, such as studying for movie scenes or your life application, then come join us this Saturday. Free trial slots available. Limited to 10 students with one special slot only for Springfield student. Mark the date. Saturday, 15 January 2022 at 10 a.m. Waktu Indonesia Barat. You're encouraged to bring your parents too. Ontari Books is the integrated solution provider for education. Do you remember using these books? Think Maths, Cambridge Checkpoint, and other books that match to Cambridge syllabus, including IGCSE and A level. Well, we got the books from Ontari Group. Not only textbooks, but there is also a lot more types of quality books at Ontari Bookstore, such as storybooks, test preparation books, and many more. The closest store to us is at Puri Indah. Have you ever been there? If not, you better pay a visit. The store is cozy and has some friendly staff. If you prefer to stay at home, don't worry, you can purchase some books from Mentari Group official store at Tokopedia and Shopee. Just type Mentari Bookstore on the search bar. And voila, collection of books is ready just for you. Mentari Books. Build education, develop the nation.
At this time especially, it is important to make sure our surroundings is clean and freshened to avoid any viruses, disease, and germs. Arumi is a disinfectant spray brand that kills germs, viruses, and bacteria in the air instantly. Besides that, Arumi's disinfectant spray can be used as a room deodorizer and air freshener. Not to mention, Arumi Indonesia is a startup by an ex-Springfield student. They offer two sizes, 400 milliliters, and a travel size one for 100 milliliters with 4 variants. The disinfectant spray could also be used to spray packages before it enters your home, making sure that your home is safe from harmful bacteria. Moreover, Arumi has been approved and used by our local Indonesian artists like Krisdayanti, Aukarin, Rosa, Sandri Dewi, and many more. These Arumi disinfectant spray bottles and testers will be available, so visit their booth today. However, if you happen to not get the chance to purchase these sprays, they are available for purchase via Tokopedia and Shopee, which is already registered in shopping mall by the handle Arumi Indonesia. Check out their Instagram page, also at Arumi Indonesia, to keep updated on future new scents and products. Protect yourself and your family with Arumi. RigoCoin is a token focused on creating a decentralized ecosystem for in-game transactions in the ever-growing metaverse, and providing an interoperability solution for in-game transactions over various metaverses. RigoCoin is a foundational token that allows buyers to hold thousands, millions, or even tens of millions in their respective wallets. Since the launch a week ago, RigoCoin has surged more than a 400%, reaching an all-time high. RigoCoin could be bought through PancakeSwap, and more details on how to buy could be found in their Instagram bio. RigoCoin is hosting a giveaway to 3 lucky RigoCoin holders, with prizes ranging from 50 to 100 USD in the form of BNB. Winners will be contacted and announced at the RigoCoin's official Instagram account. Head over to @RigoCoinOfficial on Instagram and contact them through their office email at rigocoin@gmail.com for questions, or simply DM them on Instagram. However, there are a few disclaimers. By purchasing RigoCoin, you agree that you are not purchasing a security or investment contract, and you agree to hold the themes harmless and not liable for any losses or taxes you may incur. But anyways, get excited for the future of gaming transactions in the metaverse with RigoCoin.
Thank you guys for waiting despite our technical difficulties. I am glad to announce to all of you that the third map is now being prepared. On behalf of all of Stuco, I would like to apologize for making you viewers wait for so long. But without further ado, we will be starting the third map very shortly. So please wait. Welcome back, guys, to map 3 of our PUBG tournament. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we were unable to stream match 2. And on behalf of all of Stuco, I would like to personally apologize for making all of you viewers wait for so long. But without further ado, we're now jumping into our third and final map of PUBG. So sit still and enjoy the game.
Looks like the first team, Team 3, has started to jump from the plane.
This time, there's less people because some of our players are currently busy and they have to leave after the second match. But I'm sure that our third map will still be a thrill for all of you guys.
You know, Brian, Weekend is an interesting map. Although I rarely play on it. But I know it's an interesting map.
Yes, I heard that there are a lot of secrets in this map. In the cave.
Exactly.
Have you been to the cave? There are lots of flutes there. I don't know if it's patched now, but back then, we used to go there all the time.
Looks like Team 6 has landed.
Team 3 has also landed. Okay, so what are your predictions for the third map?
It looks like Team 4 from the first map is looking strong, but
I still got my money on Nexus Esports, but one of their members unfortunately have to go, so their chances of winning are even more slim now. Team 2 has now landed.
looks like all team has now landed. They're gathering resources. We'll see where it goes from here.
Well, there's still no action coming right now. What are your personal thoughts on offline school restarting, my co-host?
Are you joining, Brad? Are you joining offline?
I am.
Oh,
I am.
you do. I mean, I look forward to it. Looks fun. It's been 2 years. Actually, more than 2 years.
Personally, I'm very excited, but I think they're still quite dangerous. It's still quite dangerous for all of us, especially when teenagers. I'm sure that teenagers can't go on for like too long. Did you hear that some of the schools have already shut down again?
I think I've heard of some. I mean, with the new variant, the Omicron variant, and we're seeing more and more variants. I mean, we should still be careful.
Oh, we have quick action now. One person player's already dead. Two players already dead. Oh, not.
Team 4 is now looking to engage Team 5. Team 5.
Has killed Team
Wow.
Has killed Rosie. This is a quick start to the game.
Exactly, Brent.
3 players gone in the space of not even 3 minutes.
It looks like this is going to be a full action-packed game.
I agree with you. Team 3 has just landed. They're really late to the game, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, there could be some lag, or they could simply look for a safer option. I mean, staying away from teams right now, I mean, we could see fast, quick action right now. Maybe the best option to stay safe and stay far away from other players. Gather resources first and then engage at the end. Like we saw in the first map with Team 4, where they played the safe option and in the end, they won. Looks like Team 2 is far by itself, far out of the circle.
Team 3 is farther from.
Looks
they
like they
are
travel far, right?
But the first play zone, so I don't think it matters even if you get hit by the barrier. It takes very little damage.
I mean, as we can see, Team 3 is really far away. Chances are they're most likely going to survive late into the game unless they encounter teams as they go into the circle.
Is that a good thing? But if you don't kill people, you won't be able to take their loot. And if your loot is bad, you'll be in a very disadvantaged position. Do you agree?
Definitely, but in my opinion, since they're really far away and this is a 3 times loot map, right, Brett?
Yes.
It's most likely that they're gonna get some good guns to prepare engagement with in the later game.
That's all they can hope for, right?
Yeah, and especially with a limited amount of players. Right now we have 12 players alive. We may not see any close engagement coming soon, but in the later game it will be action-packed.
Team 4 is out on a mission right now. They have killed 3 of all 3 players so far.
Exactly, they're the aggressors in this game.
They won the first map and now they're back for blood.
Like they have high confidence back.
I got my money on the winning then.
Not too sure, right? Anything could happen.
One team has also been eliminated, presumably by Team 4 as well. Team 5 has been wiped out.
Wow, the full of Team 5. Unfortunate. Maybe they just jumped in, no guns, and they suddenly see Team 4 engaged with aggressiveness, and yeah, they lost.
On such a good,
We see Team 3 trying to get their opportunity to get into the circle quickly. They're really far out of the circle. They're looking for guns and cars. To be honest, they got good loot. I mean, they could work on their armor, but gun-wise, Team 3 is looking good. They have a car, they have good loot as well.
It's very, very fortunate for them. It's very unfortunate for Team 5 to land in the same place as the victors so far. The team on the lead.
Maybe they were looking for action, right? Like in the first map, there was limited action in the beginning of the game.
Hold your breath. Team 4 and Team 6 are about to collide.
Looks like some action is coming soon. Team 4 is looking for their position. Maybe possibly throwing in grenades. As you can see right now, they're throwing
Team
in
4
double grenades.
Team 4 knows. Team 4 knows.
Exactly.
It could be another massacre. Oh, Team 6.
It looks like Team 6 is ready for the retaliation.
I think it's gonna be a block.
It's out, right?
Indeed they are.
You know, to be honest, Team 6 has to, if they could defend. Oh, as you can see, action right now. Oh, it looks like Team 6 is winning at this point.
3 players dead on the space
Wow.
of team. The victors
Team
of the
4.
first map has been wiped out now.
Wow, that was a quick battle.
We are down to 7 players. A very quick pace game from the first map.
That Team 6 was looking their revenge from map 1. But it looks like
Team 3 is on a crash
blood.
course with Team 6 as well.
Yeah.
Everybody wants Team 6.
Positions are starting to get close. Team 3 is getting ready with their positions. I'm not sure if they are aware that Team 6 is close by.
Surely they know. Yeah, I think they spotted Team 3. Team 6, unfortunately, only has 1 member remaining.
I mean, as you can see, 3 people were dead in the matter of seconds, right? Anything could happen.
Yes.
It looks like the solo from Team 6 knows that Team 3 is close. Fortifying himself in a room, ready with his grenades. Looks like his gear is still in good form.
Team 6 needs to carry the entire back of his team.
I don't know, Bri. This is a 4v1 situation and it could happen.
I think that Team 6 will at least take 1 out of the match. Not just knock down, but kill. I think they will kill one of Team 3 members.
Wow. Oh,
Never mind.
I guess
Don't just
1v1
oh,
right
yep.
now.
No, they downed one of them. But
Yeah. Good try.
Team 6 is out now, out for the count. We only have 2 teams remaining.
Looks like Team 3 is still staying strong.
I see the player list. There are 4 members of Team 3 and 2 members of Team 2.
4v2 situation.
It's a very unlikely fight.
Like anything could happen. If Team 2 manages to get into a strategic position where they could hold their house or even position, they could take down Team 3.
Taco Samurai is now being held back up by his teammates. The play zone is now getting ever smaller.
Looks like Team 2 is in the horizon of Team 3. we might see some action close by, Brad. Maybe a close game, a fast game, in fact.
I think it's going to be a fast game, but who knows? Anything can happen in games, right? Yeah, especially in such a high tier competition.
The circle is still pretty big, as you can see.
There could be a stalemate for another 10 minutes. Who knows?
But who knows? But as you can see before, Team 3 is looking for blood. They're looking for revenge. It is a hunter versus prey situation there.
The Team 2 start with only 2 players. I think that's the case, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
They start the game with a massive disadvantage, but let's see if they can still manage to take it for themselves.
I think Team 2 is trying to find a strategic position in which they could fortify themselves. As you can see, with only 2 members, they have to find a strategic position in which they could defend themselves, possibly on a high ground, or maybe in a small house.
Pubg 21 has just picked up a first aid kit. First aids are the most important things in a late match.
Looks like Team 3 is celebrating early.
Will their trolling be the end of them? Let's see.
We'll see.
Team 3 are stacked though. Look at one of their members, Victor, got 10 bandages, 3 first aids, lots of painkillers and energy drinks.
What would you do in this situation if you're Team 3, Brad? If me, I would split the whole team into 2 cards. In which
I would stick together because it's 4v2. Better stick together.
Exactly.
Don't give them individual 2v2 fights. If they do that, they can come. But if all 4 of them stick together, it will be hard for the other team to down and kill them right away.
Exactly. But then Team 3 could look for the flank left or right.
I think Team 3 will play it patiently.
Maybe. It's most likely that Team 2 would gather on together, and if they see any of Team 3, they would most likely engage to defend themselves. In this situation, a flank would be very successful strategy if it was pulled off well.
Looks like Team 3 is still keen on looting other houses, trying to max up all the resources they have. I think it's a very good idea. You never know what's going to happen.
Or they could be raiding every house they see to find Team 2.
It's a very risky strategy if they were truly camping.
Looks like Team 2 has fortified themselves in Dino Park, ready for action.
We could see some action soon.
Exactly. You know, Team 3 could look for could go for the airdrop. There's 2 airdrops close by to them. I'm not sure if they're aware of this, but if they could reach the airdrop, it would be very successful. As you can see, Team 2 is holding their position, fortifying, putting health, medication all around, first aid kits, consumables, smoke grenades, in fact, all around. In case
they have a good maze territory to hold Team 2. Exactly. That's their one and only advantage, I say, against the outnumbering players of Team 3.
Like Team 3 is celebrating.
Imagine if they got shot. Wouldn't that be some scenes?
I mean, that would most likely go inside the PUBG highlights of Indonesia.
I think both teams are keen on holding their own territories.
Looks like Team 3 is just having fun, right?
Yeah, but they have quite some strategic position, I'd say. Some high ground, houses to hide.
Looks like Team 3 has very good loot.
Team 2 has a maze to hide themselves in.
But Team 3 is equipped with the best armor you can find. Level 3 is everything. Helmets, vests, and backpacks.
It's a very difficult situation for Team 2, isn't it?
Victor from Team 3 looks like a walking tank. Level 3 helmet, level 3 vest, level 3 backpack.
Team 3 killed so much people and took their loots. Perhaps that's the reason why. Looks like Team 3 is keen on just taunting the other team, not that they can see it.
I think so.
They're trying to throw grenades at each other. Will it come back to bite them though? This arrogance.
You know, the game is last man standing. This means that everyone has to be aggressive.
Yes. It's not actually last man standing, it's last team standing.
You know, sometimes to be aggressive, you must have your own self-confidence, like a really high self-confidence. Looks like Team 3 has really high self-confidence. As you can see, they have beaten so many teams.
The area is closing, but both teams are in the play zone. So I think my intuition will be right, and there will be a stalemate for the next 10 minutes or so.
But as you can see, Dino Park, or where Team 2 is located in, is just in the circle. This could be a very strategic position as Team 3 would start to advance inside the circle. As you can see, they're one line, they're straight. If Team 3 goes straight, they would most likely go to Dino Park. We could see some action close by.
You want some action? I sure want some action.
Yeah, me too.
I hope you viewers at home are enjoying this as recompense for our misactions in the second map. Looks like Team 3 has stopped taunting now and actually starting to play seriously.
I guess my intuitions were correct too.
They're going straight at Dino Park, which is
Exactly.
Team 2's territory. It's still anybody's game now.
I mean, if Team 3 are not aware that Team 2 is in Dino Park, if they were aware, they would most likely instantly throw grenades over into the Dino Park. This could lead to double casualties. But it looks like Team 2 is stacked with medication and throwables.
Team 3 has the manpower, Team 2 has the positions. It's a battle of
Team 3
wills
starting
against
to
wills.
advance.
You know, battle of wits versus will. Who do you think is superior?
Looks like Team 3 is starting to go inside the maze. Oh, we might see some action soon.
I think we're destined for some action soon.
Unless Team 2 could stay quiet, maintain precision, and Team 3 may just leave.
Oh, they know. They know.
Team 3 won.
Quick, it's a swift finish.
Wow.
Team 3 won in style.
A quick grenade inside the Dino Park led to double casualties. Insane. Well,
That was a very quick pace match in the third game. I quite enjoyed it.
No, I genuinely thought Team 4 was going to be the aggressive side. Now, well, it looks like Team 3 was the underdog.
Anyways, thank you for all the viewers at home that has stuck to us all this time despite our misdeeds in the second map. We would like to request you to all still stay for a bit for our last announcements on the first, second, and third place winners. Thank you. And last but not least, I would like to thank our sponsors once again: All in Eduspace, Mentari Books, Arumi, and Rigo Coin. Without them funding our project, this event could have never happened. So, thanks to them.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you managed to get some rest during the break. As for us, the hosts, we'll be announcing the winners of this competition very soon. Before we close today's event, I'd like to thank you all once more for coming to today's event. I hope you guys enjoyed what we have prepared for you today, and I hope it was worth your time. If you guys would still like to donate for our Semeru cause, you can go to bit.ly/Stuco Kita Bisa. And for the audience who are watching the stream, thank you for taking the time to watch today's tournament. If you guys would like to help even more, you can still go to the link bit.ly/Stuco Kita Bisa, and you will be directed to a page where you can donate. And that brings us to the end of the Pubg tournament. If you guys want to watch more streams, you can go ahead and watch the Valorant and Mobile Legends tournament, which are still ongoing right now. And last but not least, we would like to say our final thanks to our sponsors, Arumi Indonesia, Rigo Coin, All in EduSpace, and Mentari Group. They have funded this program and we couldn't have done it without them. That's it from me. Thank you guys for coming here today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.